Hey, what's up, guys? Thanks for joining me on another live drawing stream. I don't really have any movie news this week, but if anybody has any topics and they want to talk about during the stream, I'm definitely down for that, guys. Today, I'm going to be drawing a little bit, and I'm going to try something a little bit different. I'm going to try to be as messy as possible. I'm going to try to really block the characters out that I draw today, and because I'm very clean, and it's something that really is a detriment to me. So I mean, if you've seen any of my work, it's very clean lines and all that, and so I'm going to try to do something a little bit more messy, if you will, because it definitely takes me a little bit longer because I got to find the lines that I want. Without further ado, let me just jump over to the comments. Thank you guys for showing up. Remember, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate it, man. And thank you for all of the support, as well as my Patreons. I appreciate that. And everybody who checks out my merch on the stores, the Teespring and TeePublic stores. I appreciate that so much, guys. And I like knowing that there are people out there that are wearing something that I help create. So Chubby Teddy's here. Hey, what's up? Just kicking it with Zeeverfett and while doing spinning bike. Nice. Do you have a screen in front of you, or are you faking a like, what do I want to say, the terrain, or are you just listening to me and sort of imagining yourself moving? Because you're stationary, right? Spin bikes are stationary. Hey, what's up, Reese? What's up? Look at that fade. Right, yeah. So you got to keep it, what is it, high and tight. You got to keep the fade. That's definitely something that you want to do when you're looking your best. So anyway, let me jump in here and show you guys what I'm working on, which is a blank sheet of paper right now. Share screen. Here we go. And let me add that to the stream. Okay, so here it is, blank canvas. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw Leonard Snart, and he's going to be my focus for this for this session. And I can't get this off the screen. Well, I can. No thanks. Okay, there it is. Hey, what's up, Zod? How you doing? Let's see. And here it goes. No Peloton. Just a phone. Oh, okay. Got you. Awesome. Well, hey, yeah, what's up, Zod? How you doing? Thanks a lot for showing up. And like I said, I'm going to do something a little bit different with today's drawing. I am going to be as messy as well, not as messy as I can, but definitely messier than normal. Let me switch that out a little bit. Let me see. And I'm going to change the opacity to maybe 60 and change the flow just to keep that at like 23. So what that does is it's going to be a lighter. Let me see. Let me zoom in a little bit for you guys. That's not too much. Okay. So basically, let me see. What are we working with here? Okay. Wow, that's really light. Okay. So let's fix the opacity a little bit. Here we go. Let's see. Okay. That works. And yeah, I can see it on here. Let me know if you have any issues seeing what I'm doing. Let me see. And let me check what brush I'm using. Okay, that's the brush I want to use. That's awesome. And it's size 2. We don't want size 2. We want size, let's go with 9, just a little bit bigger. Yeah, there we go. All right. So basically what I want is like I said, it's going to be Leonard Snart. So I want a pose, and I'm going to make a new layer so that I'm not drawing on white. I can make adjustments as I go. It's always great to keep everything in separate layers when you're drawing. Let's see, what's up, Droga? How's it going? Happy Australia Day. I guess that's a thing. Let's see. Here we go. Let me see if a question here. So Ryan, what's your favorite G.I. Joe character? My favorite G.I. Joe character has got to be either Cobra Commander, just because he sounded so much like Starscream. I think it was the same voice actor. I think he's my favorite. Oh, or not Snake Eyes, but the ninja. What is his name? I always had them Storm Shadow. Storm Shadow is he's one of my favorite characters. Both villains. I always find villains to be very compelling. So here we go. We'll start to have a hood up or down. I'm going to do the hood on because I drew him previous and he had his hood down. So I was like, well, I'm probably only going to do a couple of him. And so I want one with the hood on and one with the hood off. And I have right now currently one with the hood off. He's saying, "Hey, Zod Rider, Snart." Yep. Let's see. How's it going? It's going good. Oh, he's talking to Reese. Let's see. How are you? You guys are having a conversation with each other. That's awesome. Yeah, yep. Everybody's having a conversation. Hey, it's good that you guys talk to each other. It's awesome. Yeah, Cobra Commander's dope. Okay, so here we go. I've got a weapon he's gonna have, sort of like a gun. But anyway, so I'm gonna have him maybe right here. You always want to start off with maybe a circle. Hold on. I want to go a little bit lighter with that. Let's see. Let me change the opacity to like 22. There we go. There we go. Just something simple. And I'm not going to erase. I'm always about erasing. So basically, what I want to do is sort of show he's. Let me see. There's the. We want to have a neck. Let's see. We want a dynamic pose. We want something that is going to show at least some movement. Let me see. Let's see. I'm going to go here. I'm going to put his shoulders like right here. And then maybe his arms. And the good thing about it is you can always change your perspective. If I don't like this, I can always change that. It doesn't matter. There we go. We'll just block out his chest right here. And then maybe he'll be hunched over a little bit. And then let me just plot out his neck. Let's see. Right here. I already do not like that. So I'm going to Control Z and take out some of these. Oh, I said I wasn't going to erase. I didn't erase. I went back in time. Don't like that. All right, so hold on. All right, so we have his head. So basically, that's the cranium. You're going to come down a little bit. I'll probably come down a little bit and sort of show. There's his chin down here, and then his forehead would probably be like right about there. So yeah, here we go. And then there's his. Let's see. There we go. Sort of blocking out where his face would be. And there's his eyebrows right there. Of course, he has his glasses, so that'll be covered up. And then we'll just kind of throw that there. And again, this is just a rough sketch to sort of like, there's his ear, and then his other ear will be on the other side of his head. And then there we go. So let's see. There we go. And then let me see, his neck will probably be right about there. And we'll go up around this way. Let me jump over here real quick. Sorry, guys, if I'm not paying attention to the chat so much because my attention is on here. What's up, Marcus Cruz? Let's see. Namor is cooler than Aquaman. Do you agree? Namor, I really don't know too much about Namor. I know more about Aquaman because I'm more of a DC fan than a Marvel fan. I'm a big Marvel fan of Spider-Man, Hulk, and Wolverine. And I like Nightcrawler as well. So I mean, those are my big Marvel sort of characters, the ones I actually pay attention to. What's up, Katsuka? How's it going, man? Fancy that? Yes, it is a fancy E. Let's see, Destro. Yeah, I forgot about Destro. He was just always not as cool as Cobra Commander in my opinion when I was watching the cartoons. Let's see, 100%. Let's see. He says, is all about erasing him. They are all about erasing. That is correct. Erasing and then replacing with stupidity. So anyway, so back to Snart. Here we go. So here we are. I'm gonna put his shoulders like maybe right about here. His neck shouldn't be that huge. Let's see. I'm going to let me see. Here's his chest right about here. And typically when you're drawing, you want to draw the whole figure. So I mean, I could zoom out and sort of like say, okay, so here's the neck. If that's the neck, then his spine would be here. His chest would be here. Here we go. And then you have the other part. That's his clavicle there. And then sort of he would have his shoulder here. And then let's see, he would be holding his weapon. Maybe he does. Maybe he's not holding it. Maybe it's just a kind of a larger pistol, I think, that I have for him. I would show you guys what my Snart looks like, but I don't know if I can reveal that yet. So I won't, out of respect for Senior Nicotina. So I'm going to put that there. And then he's got his little tricep back there. Not going to make him overly muscular, but we're just going to sort of block that out a little bit. And I want to do a little bit of foreshadowing here. So his arm is going to be like maybe right there. Will not erase. Will not erase. So, and there we go. And then his elbow could be there. And I don't have to, I'm not married to any of this. So here we go. There's that. And then so his hat would be here, and then the back of the hood would be like maybe back here. So all that would be sort of that right there. So there you go. There's that. And then let's see. Here we go. Let me just jump back over to you guys. I'm sorry if I'm not paying attention to the chat. I'm not trying to ignore you. I appreciate everybody being here. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Because I just put this thing up not too long ago, so I don't know if everybody is aware that I did jump online, but just in case. Let's see. I am doing good. Let's see. And okay, so we're still there. Okay, so Marcus, what do you think, Marcus? Is Namor cooler than Aquaman, or is Aquaman cooler than Namor? And what are the reasons why? Why do you take that stance, whatever stance that is? Let's see. And does anybody else have an idea? Let's see. Let's just put his other arm maybe over here. Let's see. And then maybe his hand would live there. That's the other part of it. Let's see. All right. So maybe right here. That would be where his belt would be. And then there you go. So then he's got his other hand would be here, roughly. And then that would be his thumb holding on to it, to his gun, his weapon. So we'll go right there. His first fingers, his other fingers would be holding on to the stem of the weapon, which would probably be like right there. And then let's see, and then that'll be covered up. Okay, so and then his back would be right here. Let's see, his belt continues. Let's see, yeah, his belt would be this angle. Okay, and then he has like a little pouch. Let's see. And I have another little pouch. That's fine. That can go like right there. I don't know if they're going to be seen or not. Doesn't matter. Let me see. So let me see. So his one leg would live over here, and then one leg back this way. Oh God, he's doing the splits. No, screw that. So his other leg would be maybe right here. So right there, and then this leg would be here. Yeah. Okay. And then so what I'll do is one of the things that you can do with your drawings is you can always move your object because his feet. I don't know if I want his feet off this. Yeah, you know what? It doesn't matter. I can take his feet and put them wherever the hell I want. Let's see. Anyway, so I'll put him there for now because he's going to be shooting at another character. But right now we're just going to block him in. So we're going to go back to the brush tool. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Is he riding the ice? Well, he's not Iceman from X-Men, so he won't be riding. Who was that? That was Iceman from the X-Men, and then there was also somebody from DC that like rode the ice. He like always had his hands out, and he always made like this kind of like Frozone from the Incredibles. Anyway, so here we're back to we're on his leg. Let's see. So one leg would go this way, and then the other would probably he'd probably stabilize here. So you'd want to have it to where he's stabilized, and then this one here. So there you go, and there's his little kneecap there, and he's got another knee right there, and that's kind of where that lives. So, and then I think he's wearing pants, so that would be kind of the creases is where the pants would be, and then sort of comes up around here and lives there. And then I'm sure he has boots, so I would say maybe his boots would start here, and then like right there, and then they'd be kind of big boots, I would think. Let's see. So like right there, and then kind of curve those down, kind of big boots, and then you'd have like there's his heel, and his other heel would be maybe right in there. Let's see, I'm going to move him up again just so I can draw his feet, and then later on we can reposition if we want. Let's see. All right, here we go. So there's that. And I'm going to sort of pull that down a little bit and then finish out that foot. So that lives there. So is there anything that has come out today that's worth talking about? Because right now I don't think there is. Let me see. Here we go. His other foot would probably be right about there, and then that's a little too much, but that's fine. We'll go there. Because I know that there's not a whole lot, or from what I saw, there's not a whole lot going on. Didn't see a lot posted. I saw that, what's his name? Gordon. I don't like that. I saw Gordon was going to start filming in London. Let's see, J.K. Simmons. Let's see, that's his finger. And then there you go. Let's see. So there's that. That looks pretty good. I like that. And then, yeah. So that looks good. I like that. What's up? Let's see. Nothing that I know of. Yeah, nothing came out. I think today was pretty uneventful. They have a holster on his leg. Oh, you know what? Hell yeah. And since he's using it on his right hand, it would be on his right hip. So what we can do is we can definitely, let's see, you can definitely put one on his right leg. Let's see. Let's see. No, I don't like that at all. There's his fingers, whatever. Let's see. So his gun would probably be a little bit bigger. Let's see. So that's would probably need to be a huge holster. It comes around like that. Okay. And then it would strap on. It would grab his belt there, and then it would wrap around his leg, and his leg is going this way, so the contour lines are going to go sort of this way. They're not completely straight. They're a little bit curved, and then of course you'd have your your fabric bunching up right there. So there's the bottom of that. There you go. So there's his holster for his gun. And the gun, let's see, let's make it point right about here. That's going to be the beginning. Okay, and then let's see. And there's another. I'm looking at reference from the gun that I drew for him. So there's a little bit of reference that I'm using. And it's not going to be so, let's see, detailed, but there we go. Okay, there's that. And then there's this part here. Let me see. And that actually looks really small. Okay, so I said I wasn't going to do it. I'm going to back up a little bit. Bloop, 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 bloop. Okay, so I'm going to put his gun here. We'll do that there. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to do the gun. Not going to do the gun on this layer. I'm going to make a new layer, and the new layer is going to have the gun. So there's that. And then here's this line here, and this line's a little bit further back to show that this is the direction. Let me say, oh, hey guys. Let's see. Chevy says, this is a great tutorial. Thanks, guys. Typically, when I get on here, I don't really divulge too much about like my process or whatever. And this is not really what I do. Normally, when I draw, I'm never this messy, and that's what takes me even longer. Let's see. I erased. I didn't erase. I backspaced. So that was Control Z. You can Control Z for Zeeverfett. Arkham Gaming. Hey, what's up, man? How's it going? Love the shirt. Thank you. This is a shirt that I made. It's the Eradicator, and I put that on my Teespring store because that one you can do an all-over print, and so there's a little bit more fun that I can have with a lot of these designs doing the all-over print. Let's see. Thank you. So right now, if you're just joining, I'm drawing Lynn Snart. If you haven't, figured that out as far as like, maybe it doesn't look like him, but that's sort of, what I'm going for. Let's see. There's that, and then there's that. And I'm going to make it kind of look those little iconic triangles. There you go. And let's see. Okay, yeah, so he has gloves. And so the glove would be like right here. And it would wrap around his forearm. And then there you go. And then that's his, let's see. And then that's, okay, so, oh, shoot. You know what? I drew all that on the wrong, okay, so this is the gun. Okay, I'm going to go back. Hold on. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, actually. Yeah, hold on. I drew it on the wrong one. Sorry guys, I was looking at the chat. Okay. I think that's it. Let me erase. Oh no, wait. Wait, that was it. Okay, so this is part of the gun. And we're going to continue with the gun, but if I wanted to add that, I can go back and add that here. So it's on the right layer. Because if I'm doing all that stuff on the wrong layer, then it's going to be that much harder. There we go. So there's that. I'm going to define that a little bit more. I don't think his bicep is going to be that big. Okay, there you go. So we're going to go back to the gun, and the gun is going to come out here. Yes, and then this. Let's see, I'm going to draw basic blocks to block us out. And then I didn't draw that. Okay, so there's that part. That is the sights, I guess. The sights would be like right about there. And then I got the base. Let's go ahead and draw that again on there. And then this part here. There we go. I'm not going to go too detailed with the gun just enough so that you know it's a gun. So if I take that away, let's see. So there's another part that goes here. And then, yeah, and then there, let's see. And then that goes up and down. And then this. Okay. And then that sort of comes around like that. And then, oops, I will not do that. We're still blocking it in. So I'm just sort of doing a rando gun. Let's see. There we go. And maybe this will be opened up a little bit more. And then like well, anyway, his blast would be like, whatever. I'm not going to keep those, but it's just like, that's what's up. It looks like a huge flashlight. So let's see. Let's see. Let's see. What are you drawing anyway? Thank you for showing. Let's see. Did you do Katsuka? LOL. What's up, Nicotina? How's it going, man? I have a question. With the Bat family, do you see Batgirl as Batman's partner? I see her a lot. I see her that a lot of times because she's Oracle. Then she's Batgirl. I can't see a universe without Batman. So you agree? Well, I don't know about being a partner. I think she's her own thing. I think she's just sort of using the sort of Batman persona to sort of get an edge up on going out and being a vigilante. And it's kind of awkward or weird in that she's also in GCPD. They do the same thing with Grayson. They make him a cop, and then he's also a vigilante. So it's sort of like, okay, well, what's the deal? So anyway, I think that they are a good extension of Batman's, sort of help, partners, but not like equal partners. I don't see Grayson as equal. I don't see Damian as equal. I don't see anyone else really as equal to Batman. Let's see. Yes, Captain Cold, you are correct. Yeah, Nicotina's here. Hey Zod, Geeks. Let's see. This is Captain Cold for Project Justice League. Yes. So this will be seen in Project Justice League. There is a scene where he uses his gun. So if you are familiar with the storyboard, you can go check it out and see what that entails. So basically, so we have the rough figure blocked out a little bit. The gun is kind of blocked out too. Because it's on its own layer, I can make an adjustment as far as like where it is. Like, I don't like the placement. I can place it like right there. That looks better. Okay, so then there's that. And then, yeah, let me work on his hand a little bit, or his other arm. Go back to my brush tool. And so there's that. All right. And then so that's kind of where I want his thumb to be. All right. And then that's sort of the rest of his palm. And then so we can make some digits. Choop, choop, choop. And that looks like, it looks horrible. Okay. So let me just go ahead and erase. Katsuko will love this. Let me see. Let me bring up my eraser. Okay, so that's horrible. It's a horrible hand. I hate it. Didn't like that at all. Okay, so here we go. And I see the chat. So I think Katsuko said no. You got me. You got me. Okay, so basically when you're coming up with something and you're looking at your hands and feet are always going to be the most difficult things to draw because you're drawing from perspective. So you're not so basically when this will be something for you people that are artists. When you're drawing a hand, and let me just add another layer just so I can delete it instead of erasing. So anyway, so when you're drawing a hand, you look at it. It's not exactly. Let's see. That's a little bit closer, like there. There we go. It's sort of a kind of oblong, like not trapezoid, but you know, it's just like there's the thumb, and then you sort of do the same thing with your fingers right here. Here you go, and then you sort of block it out right there, like that. Middle finger is always going to be usually always the longest, and there you go. And then you have your palm right here, and then the other one, and that's pretty much how you would draw a standard hand, just sort of out in the open. And I'll just delete that. So basically, when you're looking at that, you want to look at like the shapes, and you want to say, okay, well, here, there's my palm. It's facing away, so I'm only getting the bottom of that, and then my thumb is here. And let's see. How do I want to show that? Okay. So in blocking this stuff out, you really want to say, okay, you don't want his wrist to sort of look limp, and you don't want it to sort of, you know, be up, you know, in an upright position to look like it's saying, okay, well, I'm, you know, stop, or like he's holding on to something. It's just sort of like, you know, sort of in the back, kind of, you're just holding it. So let's see, you can vaguely put out some fingers. And again, since we're just blocking it in, it's okay. And then the thumb can live there. So that's okay. That's okay for now. For now, I don't care. And so what you can do now is go back and refine and add detail. Now that you have a basic structure of how your character is aligned. So if I take that out, oh crap, I put that. Oh well, I don't care because I put the hand on the wrong layer. Always with digital, you got to go back to the correct layer. Hashtag erase the hand. Yeah, the hand. Well, it's gone. It's not erased. It is just it is hidden. Anyway, so you have that, and then so what you want to do is take this layer here, and you want to adjust the color because you're going to go back and add a different layer onto it. So here we go. I'm going to take it and make it sort of a nice blue, and then that way when you're drawing on top of it, you can differentiate your lines, and then take the opacity and bring it down some so that it's not overpowering when you come back through and you draw. So now what we can do is I can add a new layer, and I'll put that on top. Layer 4 is that it? Layer 4, yes. Layer 4 is on top. I'm still using a black, and so what I want to do here is we're going to go a little bit. You know what? I'm going to keep it at a low opacity. I'm going to zoom in a little bit, and then we will sort of block in a little bit more of what's going on here. So again, here's the dividing line, and so what you want to do is kind of block out the eyes, and on his, it's basically just going to be these slits. Okay, and then this one's over here. And you sort of want to make it, and I'm going to erase this. I was only going to do that for blocking this character out. So right there, you want to make it your eyes both sort of on the curved line, but then also you want to make them look like they are on the same height, so that you're not you don't have issues with that later on. So here we go. So this will be the top of the visor, and then I can start rotating. And I'm just going to kind of draw that out a little bit. And again, I don't have to be very exact. There we go. There's that one, and then that one, and then that can go up there. And basically, when you're making all these lines, you have different lines that you can pick from and say, oh yeah, you know what? I like the placement of this line, or I don't like the placement of this line. I'm going to use this one. And there you go. So there's that. So the visor looks pretty good. We're going to go back. And then we will grab the nose. So what you want to do is say, okay, well, here's the edge of the nose, and sort of give the bottom of the nose a little bit of like, this is where I want it to live, and so it shall. So noses are also hard to draw, or they can be. Let me take my down a little bit. They can be a little bit harder to draw for the simple fact that they are pretty much sort of a, God, no, how do I want to say it? They're just a weird shape. You know, they're sort of a triangle, but not. Let's see. There we go. And then you can just sort of play with that. It doesn't have to be. No, I don't like that, actually. Screw that nose. That nose is horrible. Again, same thing. Okay, so looking at this sort of doesn't look right now that I'm looking at it right side up. So this is here. So that means this needs to be here. And then that needs to go up there. And then again, the nose here is probably right here. And for those of you joining me, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate that. I'll get to the chat in just a second. Just trying to block out the nostrils here. So there's that. And then a little bit there. A little bit of that. A little flare there. Okay. And then judging that, I need to bring that eye down a little bit, like right here. So just a hair, but enough to where it really does make a difference in the drawing. Let's see. So there's that. And again, I'm not too concerned with everything else. And then there's his cheek, and here is his chin. Okay. Probably have it slope in a little bit. Not too much. And then because his chin's so low, he'll probably be yelling a little bit. So we'll just make him yell. And then put a little bit of shadow underneath and give him a little bit of chin. And again, same thing. And you got that right there. And then you're going to drag down a little bit of lines. That doesn't look like a yell. It looks like he's yawning. Hold on. Let me change that a little bit. Okay, so we're going to open up his mouth a little bit more. Exaggerate. There we go. So, yeah. And then you want to give him some teeth. There. And they're going to go back into his mouth a little bit. You will see them go. All right. There you go. And then, no, I don't like that. Don't need that. Don't need that. And so this kind of slopes down. Kind of slopes down a little bit. And then comes out. And then this sort of has a little chin, not a chin strap, but just like a chin cover. And then that kind of goes over here like this, and then kind of comes up and meets that. And then I'll fix this side over here. fix this set over here so it kind of does the same thing. Again, make that a little bit thinner so it's not so thick. And then there. So that looks good. I'll probably take that down a little bit and make it a little bit more sharp. I don't know why I touched the screen. Okay, let me jump back over here, guys. What's up, Fatal J? Man, how's it going, dude? Appreciate. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing right there as far as the emoji. Let's see. Do you play any types of games like PlayStation or Xbox? I used to. I don't play that much anymore. I'm just my time is spent streaming, drawing, and watching movies. So I don't spend. There was a game that I got into a little bit, and it wasn't that bad. Let me see. I still have it on here. It was called not Halo Infinite. It was. But where is it? Where'd it go? Oh my god! It was pretty cool. Oh, there it is. New World. I got into a game called New World. It was a open world. Decline. Open world, and it was pretty dope. I liked it, but it took a lot of time. It definitely took a lot of time to sort of devote to to something that I just wasn't into. Let's see, trying to draw. My bad. Oh, you're trying to draw. Okay, cool, man. Let's see, hands are hard. Yes, they are, and the only thing you can do is just continue to draw. As the more you draw, the easier things get. That's definitely the case. Let me see. So he's sort of, his helmet's going to sort of swoop up a little bit, and again, having a digital screen, I can twist that around at my leisure. Okay, so we're going to take this line out. And again, I'm just blocking this stuff out again. None of this stuff is going to be final product. It's just me playing. But let me just color that in a little bit for fun, and then sort of play with his lower lip a little. Let's see. And then give him a little bit of a cheekbone. Okay, and then of course he has it on the other side as well. So, and then we'll just kind of color little slits in as well, just because it looks better. And let me see, let me rotate it again. And we've got, here's the bottom of his ear, and his jawline right there. So again, and then that, I have another section here that sort of comes off and goes in the back of his head, but you're probably not going to see that because of the hood. His hood is going to cover that. So there's that, and then there's his neck. Okay. So you can sort of have that right there. Yeah, and then of course the bottom of his head is just probably going to have some shading underneath. And this is going to wrap around here. Again, I'm just going light, not trying to make anything too dark around here. So there's that. And again, there's his, his hood. We'll go back. And then there's that part. And of course, the fluffy is probably this right here. So I'll probably have that. Oops, I don't like that at all. Let's see, there's that. And let me just erase the top of his head. Don't need that. That's just sort of in the way now. And that'll probably rest on there. Let's see. Go. And then there's the top of it, and it'll probably swoop. That looks good. And then the back of his hood kind of comes over here like that, and maybe goes down. And no, that's too much, too exaggerated. And then roughly around about there, and that looks fine for now. But yeah, this will sort of have like a fur type appearance later on. But anyway, that's just for that. So, and then this will be covered up. Let's see. Okay, and then there's this little stalactites, whatever. This little triangles. There we go. And then what's a suit without a zipper? So just give him a zipper. And then, of course, there's his shoulder there, and then his other shoulders here. And I'm not trying to make him uber. I'm probably right about there. Yeah, let me take that out. I'm not trying to make it look like he really works out or anything like that. I mean, he's Captain Cold. He doesn't really work out. He just hangs out and shoots people with his ray. There we go. There's that. And then here. And then there. And then this little tricep. So there's that. It's blocking up pretty well. So basically, while I'm doing that, what you can do is you can sort of look like, oh, okay, well, this is sort of closer to what the finished product would sort of look like without all the extra. And again, so I have it here. That comes up about there. That comes up about there. And that's just little details and stuff that I added on to his helmet. And then that goes there. And then that kind of goes up. That's done on that side. And then I have probably right about here and right about there. And then I have a small section there. And when I came up with this design, it was a sort of like I was looking at different versions of Captain Cold that are available in games, in the comics. And I picked just things that I thought would look cool there. So that's about it. So again, same thing. I'm not going too crazy. And there's the clavicle right there. And there's a clavicle there. Not going too crazy with all the detail. There's his chest. His chest is going to come there. Right there. That looks fine. And this is the other part of the other chest. There we go. And again, so here's his forearm. Okay, and then that'll probably give you some creases right there in the fabric. And then this kind of goes back. Let me see. So there's that. And then his palm right here. And again, you have his thumb back here holding the gun. You've got his finger on the trigger. Okay. And then his other digits are going to be back here, sort of holding the weapon. Okay. And yeah, he'll be wearing gloves. So I don't need to get too, that's too much. I don't need to get too crazy with detail. And then there's that. And then the butt of the gun is there, but I'm not going to do that here. And there's his belt. So like right about there. And then there's the top of the belt. And then the belt goes in there. He's got his clasp will be right here for the belt. And then he has a little pouch. There's a little pouch right here. It kind of hangs off the belt a little bit. Everyone needs that little survival pouch. And then, of course, you want to have the top of it that sort of folds over, and then you want to have, of course, the locking mechanisms. Just adding slight detail. just something that is interesting a little bit to look at, but not going too detailed with it. I don't need to go too detailed with it. It's not important. Not for this type of drawing where it's going to be like maybe that big. So anyway, let me jump over here real quick. It's cool. I heard New World's pretty fun. It is. It's pretty cool. I like it. I know how to draw everything else, but hands are one thing. So if you suck at drawing one particular thing, like if it's feet, ears, hands, noses, then that's the only thing that you want to draw. If you're not good at one thing, you've got to say, you know what, that's my weakness right there. I've got to focus on that. So my hand right here, again, I'm still blocking it out. There's still like this right here, still blocking it out. It's not a final product yet, but I'm going over it, and I'm saying, you know what, there's still more that I can do with this hand. So if I take that away, you can still sort of see that it's not. Yeah, that probably right there is probably going to go a little further. It's not finished. It's not finished, and then there, when you're holding the gun, your thumb would probably be on this side, but it's covered by the gun, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, just keep blocking it out until you finally have something that you're satisfied with. And if you don't like something, erase or get rid of. I'm trying my best to not erase so much. I am erasing now, but I've been trying not to erase so much. Let's see. So then there's that. That's sort of his bicep again, but his arm is going to be that way. So this right here would be like a little pocket. And then let's see. So yeah, there's that. There's his belt. Okay, we're going to go down. And we are going to start messing with his pants a little bit. So that comes out. That goes over here. There's that. And then they have that. And again, I'm being very loose with what I'm doing. And there's his knee. I'm blocking that out a little bit. And then there's his boot. Let's see, start there. And then I'll go back over here, and there's a strap. There's a strap. This is going to bulge out a little bit because it's not putting any tension. There we go. Let me rotate this. See, zoop, 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 zoop. That looks good. Okay. Happy with that. Let me rotate. And then, so there you have that. There's that part over there. Again, same thing. And there's going to be a little bit of an opening at the bottom, just to show that this is the bottom of the gun, and the gun probably would protrude. Let's see. There's that. Then I'll connect that. And then when you take that away, that's kind of what you're left with. And then, of course, refine and all that. But that's sort of what you're left with. And then you can kind of see, okay, that's not connecting. That's not connecting. Again, there's a lot of folds there. I'll put that back on. And let's see. So there's the little crotch area. Let's see. And then there's that. That looks good. All right. So we're going to do the same thing. So you've got your knee on this side. You sort of block that out as well. Say, okay, there's your knee. And then, of course, there's the other part of the leg. And then this kind of comes out away from the band. And there you have that. Let's see. Come out from there. And I can probably put a little bit of definition there. Doesn't matter. And there's that. Jump back over here, you guys. What am I drawing? I am attempting to draw Captain Cold. If that wasn't obvious, then I have not done my job. But there's so far, that's Captain Cold. Need to fix his mouth a little bit. and his forehead a little bit, I think. But so far, that's basically what I'm doing. I see, or look for references. Yes, you can always look for references. References are great. They're really going to help you out. Are you a fan of horror? I don't ever get scared by watching horror, so it's kind of disappointing. My favorite horror movie is always going to be Jaws because it scared the crap out of me when I was a kid. So that is that's a horror movie for me. I do need to fix this arm a little bit. Let me fix that. I don't like this. I don't like the way that it's going. It just kind of looks boring. It doesn't look dynamic enough for me. So we are going to change the trajectory. Go back to my. So we're going to put the hand maybe down here. Not straight. No, I don't like that either. Crap. What the hell else could he be doing with that hand? Let's see. That's there. And then there. One. Let's not put the bicep there. The bicep would actually be here. A little closer. That would be sort of tricep area. Let me see. Okay, let me see. And then right here. What would... I'm going to work on that a little bit. But yeah, so what's your favorite horror movie, Katsuka? True, I did order How to Draw a Book for references. Just waiting to be... Yeah, there you go. Boba Fett tonight. Mando's showing up. I thought it was Wednesday nights. If you're waiting till midnight, I am not waiting till midnight. Is not that good of a show for me to wake up to wait up that long. I thought it was Wednesdays. Anyway, Mask of Shy, I love your art. Yes, Mask of Shy is fantastic. Need some art for my birthday stream. Nice. When's your birthday, man? And I'm back. Okay. Let's see. And yet, welcome back. Let's see that. Don't wait till midnight either. Is it? When does it drop? I'll have to. Is it already there? Okay. Isn't Mace showing up soon? Mace Windu? I don't think so. I think he's dead. I think he's gonna stay dead. If they're smart at all, they'll keep him dead. Anyway, let's see. Let me go back to this. Welcome back, Katina. Nice. Yeah. So, what time does the new Boba Fett drop? Let me see. I'm gonna rotate this. I got to figure out how I'm gonna do this arm. So the bicep is not gonna live there. Okay. I think this is okay. So what I'm gonna do is okay. So the bicep will live here, and then that will come out, and then this will be right there. Okay, and then that goes there. The elbow's back here. Okay, let me take out that a little bit. Okay, and then so the bicep will be there. And then there's that part. So if that's the part, can I? No, it would have to be. Let me see. Rotate again. Let's see. And okay, so then there's the palm right there. And then there. See, and then there's that part of the hand. Okay, the thumb will be there. You know what? I'll do the basic. I'll do all the basics that everybody always does. They draw a fist. So I can't think of anything else to do with that one. Okay, so we're going to have a fist. So we're going to go here. Okay. Draw that, and then so there's that, there's that, there's that. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 chubby digits. There we go. Okay, so he's got a fist. He's like, yeah. He's holding his gun. He's like, yeah, I'm holding my fist because I don't know what else to do with it. I don't like the fist either. Okay, I don't like the fist. All right, suggestions from the chat. Let's see. They never can go wrong with Luke. Drunk is the man. What? Oh, Drunk 3PO. Oh, yeah, Drunk 3. There it goes. Okay, Drunk 3PO. He called Luke Skywalker in the finale. So if he called Luke Skywalker in the finale, other than Boba riding the Rancor at the end, that seems pretty obvious. What is he calling the finale for this one? For the Book of Boba Fett? Open hand. Open hand. Erase the fist. Yes. Erase the fist. Okay, so right now I have his hand this way. So let's see. So this. Okay, so then there's that. Let's see. So I'm going to go ahead and draw that. There's his palm. Okay, and then that sort of protrudes there. It would make sense if he was a Kembo. Okay, but he could be. I don't have any problems with him holding a second gun. I don't care about that. It's not that. Is there any issues with Captain Cold having 2 guns? I don't think so. All right, so he's got this one. And if he's holding it, then this one would be here. And then this would go here. Let's see. Let me see. It would go up. So let me see. Let me just block this out. Yeah, hands suck. Depending on what you want to do with it. All right, so. Okay. All right, so he's going to have. Let's see, there's basically where it's going to live. Okay, and then he's going to have this gun. He's going to hold on to it, and then you're going to have your other fingers here. Okay. Let me see. And then his there. Then his trigger finger wouldn't be there. His trigger finger wouldn't be there. Okay. Okay, his trigger finger would be this finger. And then, yeah, okay, so that's that. Let me get another gun. Yeah. Base there. Let me see. Okay. Okay, and then that kind of comes out. And then there's another right there. Let me see. Okay, and then a cylinder here. Cylinder here. Okay, let's see. Let's Let's see. What if he had a bigger gun, his two hands to hold it? All right, I'm going to kick you from the screen, from the stream. Did you? Because I'm not redrawing that. Let's see. Oh, thank you. I hear Bebe. Oh yes, he's back there doing his thing. He's enjoying some Elmo. Cold out. Yeah, dual wield. Heck yeah, there you go. He's a Kimbo. So anyway, so there's the gun, and then see, so that is there. And then this is it behind? No, it's in front of it. It's right here. Okay, so basically he's gonna have two of these guns. Okay. Alrighty. There you go. So there's that gun. And then of course it has its little, let's see. Okay. There. And that is here. Okay. That's basically where that lives. Okay. And then, of course, he's going to have his glove, which is going to be right here. And that kind of comes off. And then there's his other glove right about there. And then there's his, there you go. Okay, so again, checking it. All right. His boot is right here. Let's see. Okay. And then there is his ankle. And then there's the front of his foot. And then his boot. It's going to be right here. It's going to be right the boot there. And that's going to sort of circle down. Right about there. That's cool. Like that. And then this one. Right there. This comes up here. That's going to sort of come down, swoop. So let me see. What did you say that, Fatal, where'd you go, man? What did you say Drunk 3PO is saying about how the Book of Boba Fett's going to end? Let's see. Yes, we said that. Baby, okay. Who am I going to voice? I'm going to voice Droga 52, the president. What's up, Gillis? What's going on? News been dead. I haven't made videos because I haven't had COVID. Oh man, sorry, man. Sorry to hear that. I had COVID not this year, but last year. So yeah, it's no fun at all. It's not horrible. Nobody's going to die from it, unless you're admitted into a hospital. Then you can possibly die. But if you just stay at home, just keep yourself liquids and I think Andre, you had COVID, right? Andre's still alive. Here we go. So there's that, and then again. So there you have it, and we're going to take away the blue. So I've pretty much blocked out. There, I'll just put that in there a little bit. Give that little muscle. See, there's the other weapon that he's apparently shooting a Kimbo. Now I might resize this a little bit. It looks kind of huge, but might not be compared to the other photo. Okay, so there's Captain Cold. So then what I would do from here, there. Can't think of anything else there. What I would do from here would be to block it out yet again, and just sort of refine what I've been doing. And that's kind of the process. You just keep going. You just keep going until you finally, get to a stopping point. And I've only been drawing for roughly about an hour. And I appreciate you guys for being here. You guys are, amazing, and I'm glad that I'm keeping Fatal J, entertained while he's sick. Can I voice D's? Oh no, you may not. You go ask Andre if you can voice that. He said Han Solo, Luke, Mando, and Grogu will show up in Boba Fett. Oh my god. That would be a Hail Mary for them. They're like, oh please, somebody needs to come to the show and watch it because nobody's watching our show. Let's see. I'm back. I'm 90% healthy. Okay, there you go. There you go. Yeah, so you probably just have to, maybe you have a little bit more of a cough that you have to get rid of. I actually voiced myself as the president watching the country being taken over by Darkseid. There you go. There you go. Looks great. Thank you. Thank you. Looks great. LMAO. Yes, that's awesome. Okay, so what we're gonna do is again. So I'm done with using this blue. Don't need it anymore. So what I would do is take this layer, do the same thing. Control U. I want to colorize and want to bring it up and again probably make it blue again because blue is just so much more easy on the eyes when you're working with it. There we go. Done. I want to lower the opacity. And then I want to create a new layer. I'm going to take this one off again because I don't want to see that. But anyway, so here we go again. The most important aspect, or where everybody looks at your drawings at first, is going to be the face, because that's just sort of where your attention gravitates to. So here we go. I'm going to do it again, but this time I'm going to raise the opacity. And we're going to try to block some things out. Let's see. So there we go. It's a little heavier lines, a little darker lines. And I'm going to rotate it. And I'll probably, let's see. Nah, that's actually a little more thick than I want to get. Let's go a little bit thinner line. That was a 9. Is that correct? Yeah, it's a 9. So I'm at 8. I'll do a 7. So... go. Bring this one down. Bring this one down. Here we go. I don't like that. That does not look nice. Let's see. There we go. Okay. And then connect. And then I'm going to try to go along this brow for these lines here and make it look like they are a part of this. And I'll bring that down. There we go. There we go. And that is connected. Okay, so let's go back to regular view. I want to bring his cheekbone. That's too far out. Okay. I'm going to bring his cheekbone down and then in. And then sort of kind of make it curve a little bit. Here we go. And then that way it kind of elongates the mouth and makes it look like it actually is, sort of opening. And then I'll round that a little. Around that a little bit. And bring the chin. Nope. Swoops. We're going to rotate this again. And I'll come down a little bit on this side of the chin. We're going to round off. And then connect those. All right. And I'm going to refine this a little bit with my eraser. And then I'll come back and draw a thicker line. Sort of take care of what I just did. Okay, and there's that. So let's see, we're going to rotate again and play with the nose a little bit. All right, and then the nostril, I'm going to add that back in, bring it down, and that side of the nostril, and then sort of where the cheek is, and then this side as well. Sort of grab that and sort of give it a little bit of a nose. See, come up a little bit, and then a little bit of that nose, a little bit here. That looks pretty good. And then this little part of the upper lip, I'm going to add that in there. And the mouth opens up, but when you open your mouth, it doesn't look like a cartoon. So it's sort of rounded a little bit. So just to sort of give it that look, and then we're going to sort of add in a little bit of the teeth. And then maybe give it, there you go. Give a little canine right there. And then there we go. We're going to add that. Same thing. There you go. There he is yelling. I'm going to sort of give him his little cheekbone again. And then, let's see. Just add some lines here and there. Just sort of give his features a little bit. There we go. And then again, his lower lip here. And we'll let that go. And we'll sort of drag it a little bit, and then we're going to give it the shadow again to sort of give it a little bit of 3D effect that it is protruding. And then you got the little chin strap here, and that's going to come there. So that's looking good. Let me just jump back over here, guys. But here we go. Contrary to popular belief, I don't think Ryan has many bad takes. Oh, thank you. I try to be very even-handed with, my opinions. They're my, Your take, Ryan. Thank you so much. Exactly, Zot. Thank you. And Raw. What's Raw? Is that reference to Lord of the Rings? Oh yeah. So there's this thing that I was reading, kind of crazy. They were talking about like, what do you call the dwarves or whatnot? Because of the Dinklage guy. I guess he's up in arms or whatever because of Snow White and whatnot. And I'm just like, okay. So what is your guys' take on calling little people dwarves? I mean, I made light of it and said, hey, you know what? We can call them Oompa Loompas. I don't have problems with, the whole little people thing or whatever, but also it doesn't bother me to have dwarves. I mean, you have dwarves in Lord of the Rings, so why is it such a big issue to just call them dwarves for a property that everybody knows and is familiar with? I don't think that's a problem. What is your take on it, guys? What do y'all think? Because I mean, if you start having problems with the way people are identified or whatever, then like movies like Willow and things like that can't exist because you're kind of limiting, what you can call things, and that's just like, why are we policing every single thing? Like, are we that enamored in or are we that far gone in our society that we just can't simply have fun anymore? Is it not about fun? Should we just give up and say, you know what, forget this, let's not have fun, let's not create? What's your take on it? No, had it, there we go. And that looks, no. And that's cool. Okay, so we're gonna stop that right there because it's not gonna protrude. And then I'll have this line here. No, that was horrible. I'll have this line here. No, this line here. Yeah, and then this line here. No, here. No, here. There. Perfect. Love it. Let's see, and then connect. And then that'll connect. And then that'll connect. And then that'll connect. Let's see. Another one, no. Another one there, no. There, yeah. No. Sure. And here because that connects. Okay, sweet. That looks nice. Okay, what do y'all say about that? The appropriate term. What is the appropriate term? Appropriate term is now, or the PC term is now, is little people, which can be offensive, I guess. Anything can be offensive to anybody for anything. Anything can be taken. Anything that anybody says can be taken into offense by. It just depends on how you rationalize things in your own mind. Like, how do you determine? What do you determine is kosher, not kosher, whatever. How do you what's the barometer? Who sets these rules, regulations? Who is in charge of policing ideas, or policing like how something how someone should feel or not feel about whatever it is. I mean, is that something that, no, I don't want that. Is that something that that we need to be worried about? Are we in our society here, are we to the point where nothing really matters anymore? In that there's no one's conquering anyone else. Sort of at the apex of our society is, in the world. I mean, so we have nothing better to do with our time than to tell somebody else how they should interact with people. Is it that? I'm going to zoom in a little bit and take out some of these extra lines. I mean, where are we in society that that we need to be focused, worried about all these things, these nuances, these frivolous situations? Let me connect these lines. What say you, chat? And if you're watching this at home, and it's not right at home, I hope everybody's home, or most people are at home. If you're not watching this live, please weigh in the chat. I would love to know your thoughts about this as well. What do you guys think of this? Let's see. I do try, and that's why I tried to be as messy as I could earlier, because this is kind of how I draw, and that's why it takes me so long, is because I'm too focused on being clean. Take that out. Go back to brush. Okay. I'm going to connect that up a little bit. I think the shadow should still be there. Okay. And there we go. Okay. So let me go back to what you guys see. You're just little people, Deckard. Yes. Let's see. Wow. Shaping nicely. Thank you. Person of short stature. Yeah, there you go. Appropriate term. Yeah, again, I think it's here you go. It's little people currently. I mean, like when it was midgets or dwarves or whatever. I mean, like who really, I mean, I don't know. I don't see these things as derogatory. I see these things as something that you can embrace if you are a person of short stature. I think they did a great job with with Willow, and they had some other movies that were out there that utilized little people, like Time Bandits and things like that. Are we at a point where they just these people just want you to sort of not call these things out, like these nuances and things don't exist anymore? I mean, like I'm sure I don't understand the logic of some of these individuals that feel like they need to police everyone else with language. And then that's going to cover that. So I don't really need that line. Okay. Let me see. Mask of Shy. What did you say? I think what we will always want to do is to manifest goodness and create beauty. The issue is, though, what is good and what is beautiful? Everything is subjective. Again, everyone and anyone can be offended by anything and everything that you say. Can you say bruh? Yes, I can say bruh. Let's see. But yeah, I mean the crop. I don't want crop. Oh, Z. There we go. Okay, I was going to that. All right. So there's that, and then this is part of that. So again, I think I'm gonna taper that a little bit. Yeah, that looks better. And this one, I still like this line here. Again, same thing. And then this kind of, oop, no, I don't like that. No. Yeah, better. And that kind of meets that. And then this is the bicep. And then this is how this fold is going. No, I don't like that. I do like that. I'll take that off. There we go. Yeah. But I mean, yeah, everything is subjective. Nobody should be really trying to tell anyone else how to do or how to act or how to do anything. You should tell kids, you know? And the kids shouldn't be told by anyone other than a teacher or their parents. You know, don't police other people's kids. I have a huge problem with that. Unless you're in a position to where like that's your job, that's what you get paid for. No. Oh, I don't like that at all. No. Perfect. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Let's see. Here we go. No, I don't think everything is subjective. Everything is in the eye of the beholder. I can't force you to see something a certain way, and you can't force me to see something a certain way, right? That's what I mean. I mean, everybody is going to look at something with their own, experiences throughout their life to say, okay, this is this and that is that, and I've decided or deciphered this in such a way or such a manner. That's it. Everything is subjective. I think, yeah. Oh, no problem. No problem. But I do think we all talk very different languages. I mean, hell, even people that speak the same language speak different languages because they have their own meanings behind it and they have their own point of view behind it. And that in itself can also cause problems. Yeah, I understand what you meant. Let's see you draw Batman. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I've drawn Batman. Oh yeah, I mean you'll see it in hashtag Project Justice League. You will see my version of Batman, or you'll see my version of Batfleck. So there's that. So stay tuned. We will. No, I don't like that at all. We'll have that come out. Now more there. Now more like that. No. You need to commit to a line. I need to commit to a line. Let's see. And I don't like that one either. So let me here. So that's going to come out. And then that's going to, I don't like that. Let's see, here we go. So that's going to come up. I like that. Nope, that's not good. Close but no cigar. Hold on. That's better. Okay. So I'm going to go through and clean that up a little bit. Okay. All right, here we go. Let me turn that around. Okay. Makes it a little bit more solid. There we go. There's that. Let's see, there we go. And then this one here, then we'll stop there. And then that's fine. And then back here, we have that. There's that. Zoom. And again, let's see. So we're not really going to see this, but that's that. There's the trigger finger. The trigger! Okay, there's that, and then that's going to sort of come back, swoop back a little bit. I don't like that at all. No, me no likey. All right, let me take that out completely. Let me turn this around, and it's always good to attack something from a different angle. That way, you can see things that you wouldn't normally have seen from the angle that you started off with. As far as when you're drawing, you can say, hey, you know what? I saw a mistake in the form that I did not catch. And there you go. There's that. And again, this stuff is going to be hidden by the gun anyway, so it's not really that important that I get that right as far as the structure. Let's see. And there we go. And then there's that one. All right, that looks pretty good. Okay, so we're going to rotate again, and then come up here. And then there's the knuckles. Okay, there we go. Okay, there's that. And that's going to sort of move right there, and then come up. There's the thumb. Don't know if the thumb's needed. No reason to draw things that are not needed, not required. Let's see. Arkham Gaming says everyone has a different opinion on everything, no matter what. Even comic books, some people don't like the new direction. I love the new direction of DC comic books. Well, I mean, there you go. And there are certain. I'm sure there's certain things in the DC comic books that are good. That you like. Currently gonna eat. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Were you ever a fan of Scream? I like Scream 1 and maybe Scream 2. It's been too long since I've seen those movies. I don't recall what I liked about them. I like, Shaggy and what's his name? Who was the other guy? Skeet Ulrich or whatever. I think that's his name. That was cool. It was a cool thing to continue it and to keep doing the same thing over and over again, but a little bit different. It's just sort of like reinventing the wheel. I wasn't really into watching multiple Screams. I was just like, the first one. I think is this Wes Craven? I'm not sure, but I think the first one was pretty good. It was a good concept. I like Jamie Kennedy in the movies. I always thought he was fantastic, but it's been a while. YouTube is terrible and didn't tell you I was live. Hey, no problem, man. I appreciate it. Thanks for coming. I appreciate it, man. Hello. And yeah, I'm just drawing Captain Cold. That's all I'm doing today. Yes, there is Elmo in the background. You do hear him. And what is this? It's a purple. What the hell is this? It's a what? Just eat. I'm eating it on. Okay, whatever this is. Okay, so I'm eating this purple. It's purple. It's ube. Ube. The hell is ube? Have you guys ever eaten ube? And what am I going to? Cheese in the middle. There's cheese. What kind of cheese? I don't know. You don't know? You're giving this to me. You don't even know. Oh my. Okay, I'm gonna try it. It's gonna suck. It's good. All right. All right, here we go. I'm about to do it. Purple for Zeeverfett, right? Yeah, there you go. Purple for Zeeverfett. Yeah. Hey, I go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. All right, here we go. I'm gonna do it. Is this a dessert? Okay. All right. It's purple bread. It's bread. Yeah. That's interesting. What else is here? What's this liquid?
Remember that's cheese. Remember that purple stuff I made you try?
Yes.
That's ube.
So this was pudding?
There's different ways you can make it.
Okay. Not bad. Okay. It's pretty dope. All right, guys. Try ube. Approved by Zeeverfett. I'll finish it. Okay, right, it's mine. Get your own. Oh, I'm gonna finish the ube. So interesting. So yeah, try ube. Good stuff. Okay, so back to the drawing. I see. Yes. Okay. So yeah, it's apparently it's ube. It's like a purple bread with it. Just I don't know. Interesting. Interesting. It's not purple something. I want some of that purple stuff. But it was good. It's got some sort of cheese in the middle. It's kind of like it's just a pastry with cheese in the middle. Very interesting. Took forever to buy. No, I wasn't sure what I was in for. So I do sort of take a little bit of time. What is this? Are you going to buy No Way Home 4K Steelbook? I'm going to purchase it on 4K. I'm not going to get the Steelbook. The only Steelbook I have is from Max, and that is my Man of Steel. That's the only 4K I have, or 4K Steelbook that I have, and that's pretty dope. I like that a lot. I don't really get into that kind of stuff because I know they're always going to like reproduce and put things out and all that. So it's like you purchase something. It's kind of like I used to have a plethora of like VHS tapes, and then I had a plethora of DVDs because I replaced the things that I bought. Then Blu-ray came out, and I was like, okay, well let me replace my DVDs. So and now 4K, and I'm like, okay, and then 8K is next. So it's like, well, they're always just going to get my money. So it's just like I need to kind of hold off on that. I've never heard of ube either, but it's not bad. It's actually not bad. It's room temperature, so it's not hot. Actually, inside, the cheese is on the bottom, so I don't know what kind of cheese it is, and my son doesn't know either. So, he got that from his girlfriend. They made it, so interesting. If you know anything about ube, let me know in the comments down below. For those everybody that is on the chat now has professed that they have no idea what it is. So it is a plethora of crab. Would you say it's a plethora? Jefe. Interesting. So yeah, man, there we go. All right, so back to the drawing. And I forgot what we were talking about before. I know we were discussing the whole dinklage thing. That doesn't look like that. That's going to come up. Go, and then that's going to come up. Okay, so there's that, and then that's part of that, and then this sort of wraps around. So, and then there's your. Okay, I'm not going to, that's too defined of a line. Okay, so I'm going to go like that. Okay, cool. There you go. And again, that's the back of his elbow. Let's see. And there's that, and then this is going to sort of curl around this way. So there's that. And then again, these are gloves. And then they're gonna sort of come around. Oh no, I don't like that at all. No, okay, never mind. I'll do that later. This one here. No, I don't like that either. Let me turn this way. No. Again, gotta get that right angle. I'm used to paper. That way I can put the paper wherever I want it. With this thing, I can only rotate the image, but it's still at the same angle that the table's at. So let's see. There's that and that, and then there's this chest that starts off there, and these are some little frosty things. And there's his. There we go. Put that there. The frosty things on this side. Nope. There we go. Like that there. So, yeah, I mean, we haven't had anything come up today as far as like any topics of discussion. The only thing that's happened is J.K. Simmons is going to start filming at some point in time for his movie or HBO Max movie. So that's pretty much it. I'm going to go there, there, there. Okay, cool. And then we'll go here. That is part of his chest there. And then here, that is the part. And then I'll erase that there. Yeah, right there. Okay, cool. And then right there, so part of his was that rib cage. And Z. Let's go back. And then this will be creases. There we go. Looks good. Oh, that looks good. Let me erase that little divot there. Small. There we go. All right, that looks good. All right, hold on, let me fix that. Okay, that looks better. That does. Cool. And then that'll do the same thing. Let me connect that real quick. There. That looks nice. There we go. Let's see. It is a purple donut with cheese in it. It is a purple donut with cheese. So Zod is correct. Let's see. I've never heard of it before. Neither have I. This is the first time I've ever eaten it. I'm still bitching that they're using Keaton. They're using Keaton. I mean, you know why. We all know why. You know, he's gonna bring in, you know, the nostalgia lovers. There was something that Allie laughed at today that I thought was kind of funny. Was let me see if I can bring that up real quick. It was pretty funny. It was, let's see, Allie. There she is. And let's see, tweets and replies. It was, I can't recall. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Let me put this up on the screen real quick. Click on that. It wasn't she liked it. It was somebody else's. So let me remove this from the screen. Stop screen. Oh, well, there you go. And then let's bring up either screen, share screen. And it was pretty funny. Share screen, Chrome tab. There it is, share. And it says this is accurate as fuck. So basically, it is seeing Toby and Andrew in No Way Home, and that's everybody going nuts, and then seeing Keaton in The Flash and Batgirl, and nobody's really going nuts. So there's that. There's that. Let's see. Did y'all see it? Dang it! I don't know if I shared it or not. I don't know if because I was looking at it. But anyway, I'm sure they should have just recast Ben Affleck. No, I mean, they don't need to recast Ben Affleck, but I did see that somebody reported that Jeffrey D. Morgan was saying that, you know, hey, his job got stolen by Keaton, which, you know, I mean, it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. You know, unfortunately, you know, that's the direction they're going. So you got to be down with it. If you want to continue watching their stuff. So it's like, whatever. Anyway, so back to this real quick. And oops. Oh, I was trying to direct it from there, but yeah, so there it is. And again, moving on down. Yeah, so I mean, do you guys have any questions? Do you guys are y'all drawing yourselves? Is this something that you guys do or have done. No, I don't like that at all. Okay, let me. So there's that, and then this comes out. I don't like that either. That kind of comes out, and then that, and then that. Nice. Let's see. Who all is excited? Have you talked to anybody excited about Keaton? Anyone at all that is excited to see Keaton back in, back in the outfit, back in uniform, whatever you want to call it? And if so, are they casual fans? What's sort of, what do you gauge that off of? Are they people that that really don't care? They're not fans of the Zack Snyder. They're fans of the other stuff that that Warner Brothers has been doing. There we go. Because I do know that there are people out there that do like, Justice League and Birds of Prey and all that all that kind of stuff. I mean, you won't find them here on my channel, but I don't think. I mean, if you like it, cool. Doesn't bother me. I mean, like what you want. But I'm not. Oh, that looks cool. But I'm not a huge fan of that direction. I think that they made a lot of missteps, and I think they're continuing to make missteps. And I don't think they're going to recover anytime soon. I think it's just going to continue to be what it is. And either you're on board or you're not on board. There we go. All right. Let me just change that. There we go. There we go. All right. And then just eliminate these extra lines that we don't need. Let's see. There we go. All right. I see you said something, Zod. Hold on one second. Let me see. There's that, and then that. That'll connect there. And then let me go in and erase that real quick. Okay. Cool. And that's cool. Let me see. Where's my mouse? Here we go. Here we go. Okay, there it goes. Your art. Oh yeah, hey, thank you. It's just chill stream fun. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, no, this is sort of what I wanted to kind of get back into, is just drawing. Like I said, I mean, talking movies is cool, but that can get old. I'm glad I could catch some live. Yeah, no, I'm glad you're here, man. Let's see. Even diehard Keaton fans are worried about Keaton coming back. I'm a diehard Keaton fan. I love him. I've always, he was my favorite Batman, in '89 and all that. And when I first, watched him or whatever, I was like, yo, I'm sold. Let's go. And I even liked the Batman Returns. A lot of people thought that was too dark or whatever. But at the time, I was like, no, this is, my age. I was like, yeah, no, this is great. I was young adolescents and all that, and I thought it was fantastic. And then when they changed it and they went a different direction with Schumacher, no, I don't like that at all. I sort of I didn't, let me read. I didn't like that much. I was like, no, I don't want anything that reminds me of Adam West. I love Adam West. I watch it, the reruns and all that kind of stuff, on Nickelodeon, I think it came on Nickelodeon. Watched that, and I was always down with that. I always thought that was fun. But yeah, I never got into the Schumacher stuff. I know people like Schumacher, and they're like, yo, release the Schumacher cut and all that. And good for them. I don't think they're going to release a Schumacher cut, especially if they're not going to release an Ayer cut. I think that's a little bit the Schumacher cut for me. I think is a little bit more far fetched. A request than the Ayer cut, because the Ayer cut is a little bit more recent. But also with the Ayer cut, I don't believe that that's gonna come out because, well, unfortunately, we've had a lot of time. And I think that the Margot Robbie is not a fan of that iteration, especially after her Birds of Prey, because I believe it contradicts her Birds of Prey. So, and I don't think that she would want anybody to have a hard look at that film and say, hey, you know what, this is an inferior product that you gave us for Birds of Prey. So I think that's one of the reasons why we're not going to get the Ayer cut. As long as Margot Robbie is making them money and coming out and doing, different properties and things like that, like the Suicide Squad and all that. I don't think that that Warner has really a desire or a reason to ever release that thing. So I don't think that the Zaslav thing is going to mandate that comes out. Oh, look. Oh yeah, Jesse Allen. He does. He's gonna come for me. I know he wants it, and that's awesome. But they might eventually. I'm gonna eat this again. They might eventually release it, like they did with the Donner cut, but it'll be when it's irrelevant, when it has no chance to compete or destroy the world that they've created, or the world they're trying to create with Birds of Prey and the Flash and all that. I think that's when you're more than likely going to be able to see that. If there is something with the whole Zaslav thing or whatever, that's fantastic. But I think it's a pipe dream. What Clay Enos is coming out with is pretty dope, but it kind of begs the question why. Is he just having fun with fans? He never had his shot. What exactly is going on? Because he's doing like fan art. It's interesting, but it's like, okay, is there a point to this? Because if there's not a point to it, I just don't see the reason why he would do such thing. It's like, okay, no point. Thanks for playing with the fans. I guess you just wanted to have some interaction, have some fun. Because he's like a second unit director. And I'm sure that he has to have another job, that he's working on. I'm sure that he's probably doing the Rebel Moon thing with Zach for Netflix. That'd be cool. Let's see. Rotate. But yeah, Jesse's gonna come over and see this and be like, "Oh, that's tripe." Oh, so Ayer cuts imminent. I remember when we were told that Ayer Wolf stuff and all that. I remember all that. That's why I'm just a little bit more skeptical when it comes to that. I don't want to see like hey, fool me once, fool me twice. But I'm just like, yo, I don't need it. I don't need it. If they release it, awesome. I will watch it, and I will probably be happy with what they come up with or what they release. But if they do not release it, then that's also fine, because we were never going to see it anyway. You can say the same thing about Zack Snyder's Justice League, that we were never going to see that either. But That one had more of a demand of a people asking about it, people wanting it. The Ayer cut, not so much. It doesn't have the high quality, or not high quality. I'm sorry, the in demand as Zack Snyder's Justice League did, because the Justice League, just the characters themselves, are something that people are always going to clamor for. Here we go. I'm going to go like that, and then like that. Oh, no. No. There. And then, yeah, I'll just do that. That looks good. See, Masker Shy said something. Hang on 1 second, buddy. Let me jump over. Have a look at that. Let me see if that's done. Is there anything else? Oh, yeah, there was. Okay, so I'll cut that off, and I'll cut that off there. No. Nope. Commit to these lines, man. You gotta commit to the lines. Let's see. There we go. Okay, hold up. Oh. There we go. Oh, crap, why'd I do that? That looks good. Okay, and then cut off a little bit there and a little bit on the top. That makes it a little bit more sexy. Okay, and then his other hand is here. Perfect. Okay, or his other finger, rather. Let's see. Arkham Gaming. Let's see. Says, in my opinion, it could have recasted. And if this is the main continuity, Batman, they have changed to make it where he does not kill. This is the main Batman, not Elseworld story or Black Label. I'm assuming you're talking about Keaton. Keaton not killing. Keaton kills. Pattinson probably kills too. I don't know. All Batman's kill. Well, you know what? I heard that Peacemaker said something about it's, Batman doesn't kill or something like that, and it's like, really going that route again. What Batman doesn't kill? I mean, other than Batman Brave and the Bold, I don't know what Batman doesn't kill. Maybe the animated series. Anyway, Screw Birds of Prey. It wasn't a good movie. While it's cool that wants to paint Harley as a cool character, it does disservice to everyone else, especially Cassandra. Cassandra was a joke. Yes, hashtag Keaton kills. He does. They all kill, except for maybe Kilmer and Clooney didn't kill, but Keaton certainly did, and that was the same universe. So it is what it is, right? That's weird. But yeah. Let's see. So there we go. We'll do that there. That looks good. Okay, awesome. We're gonna reset it and zoom out a little bit. So I have worked my way down to the knees. Let me come back up again. Yeah. So I'm trying to be a little bit cleaner with this. It's a little more of a straight line, and then. And then let's see. So that goes there. Hold on. No. All right. That looks good. Okay. And then that will go there and that will go there. No. Perfect. Okay. Go 1, 2, 3. There we go. A little bit of this and a little bit of that. Yeah. Okay, great. So there's your. Yeah, I don't like that. Boop, 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 boop. I'll play with the shading later. But for right now, let me zoom out a little bit. Right now, we'll just go with what we got. No, I don't want that at all. Let's see. And so we've got this bulk here, and then you've got a little bit there, and it'll come back up right there. Then, oops, no, right there. No, right there. And then sort of the top of the shin. Shin's right here. That should have gone like right there. That's fine. I'll fix that up. I'll clean that up in a bit. And then, so you have that part. Nope. Okay, no, I don't like that at all. Okay. I like what I did here. Nope. And then kind of give it a little bit of whoosh. Right there. Yeah, that looks good. The heel will be hidden. That looks good. Okay. And then I'll probably, again, I don't even know if the base of the shoes are actually going to be seen, but you know, whatever. It's always good. It's always good to just draw things out. You know, refine your craft. There. There. No, god dang it. There it goes. Awesome. I like that. I like when it connects. I like when things come together. Okay. There we go. We're going to make the heel. And then give the shin. No, it's too far in. There we go. That looks good. And then the heel. Oh, crap. That looks like crap. All right, cool. I like that. And that can go up there. There we go. That looks good. And then a little bit of a bump there and sort of come out. Oh. And then sort of have the back, giving it a little bit of a ridge. Nope. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, a little bit of a side view like that. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we have that. And then, oh, I forgot this part right here. That works. No, I don't like that. No. So this will come out. No. This connects. Hold on. No. You just go slower. There we go. That works. All right, let's kind of step back and look where we are and see what this thing looks like now. I know I still need to finish the hand over here and the hood. So, oh yeah, actually, no, I'll leave that because I'm gonna make it furry, and I'll do that on a different layer so I can delete what I'm not using. So that'll be good. All right, so we're gonna take the blue layer out real quick. Whoop. And I don't have that, but this is sort of what I have right now. We're at the little past the 2-hour mark. I appreciate you guys for showing up. You guys are amazing. I just wanted to kind of block this out a little bit. Like you will see this this image again. I'm going to continue working on it next week, and I'll probably have a panel join me as well next week. But I wanted to kind of keep it sort of intimate today. And just kind of, draw and talk to you guys and answer questions and interact with you. And I appreciate everybody that showed up, man. If you can, retweet this show. I'd appreciate it because, you know, I mean, it's hard to get people to watch drawing streams. I'll tell you that it's not the most exciting thing that people have ever seen or whatever. But I mean, if you are a fan of Marvel or DC or whatever, and you like comic books and you like drawing, then hey, maybe this is for you. You know, I appreciate you guys again. Let me just go back to the chat real quick. So in the comic book, Batman hasn't killed in the main continuity. It's just live action. It's just, you know, it's just a bad interpretation. Well, I mean, you know, I have no problem with Batman killing or not killing. I don't either way. I mean, if his thing is like, I will not kill, and that's my line, then that's cool. If his thing is that, because I see a stark difference between killing and murder. Like a soldier kills, a soldier does not go out and murder. So there's a little bit different, you know, different things going on in the psyche. And so I have no problems with that. Let's see if I think Batfleck didn't kill at the beginning of his career or when he was with Robin. It could be. But oh yeah, I see that. I'm not going to highlight that. Great job, Ryan. Hey man, thank you so much. I'm going to continue on with this again next week. So if you want to see this thing as it develops, yeah, come back and check me out. But for now, again, I'd like to thank everybody who is a patron, and please go check out my Teespring and TeePublic. And let's see, anything else on here? No, everything's good. Everything is good. Let me remove this real quick. So yeah, thanks again. I appreciate it, guys. Y'all have a fantastic evening, and I'll see you on the 4 Nerds on Thursday. And that's pretty much it for me. And, oh, this is what I would have loved. This could have been the Flash movie right there. I mean, you could have had Grant, you could have had Batfleck, you could have had, you know, Keaton, you could have had Henry, you could have had, you know, Brandon, you could have had Jeffrey Dean Morgan. All of them could have been there, and of course somebody, you know, to play the Reverse Flash. I don't think that we're going to get anything as iconic as this. So, you know, hey, it is what it is. You know, y'all have a great evening again. Let me know what you think. What do you think of the Flash? Are you interested? What do you think of my my version of Captain Cold so far? I'd like to get your comments and respond to you guys. You know, kind of interact with you as the drawing progresses. So you guys have a great evening, and yeah, thanks. Hold on one second. Let me take Zod's comment off, even though I appreciate it. It'll make my outro look that unprofessional, even though I'm not professional. You guys have a great night, and thanks again. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like what you saw, check out our other videos and subscribe for more. Be sure to leave your comments and suggestions down below. Don't forget to check out our TeePublic and Teespring store, and a thank you to all of my Patreon supporters. Your support is much appreciated. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. This is Zeeverfett, signing off.